all set to go. What a season it's been for Coach Soley and her Fertile Beltrami Falcons. 20 wins and 6 losses, 6-2 in the Pine to Prairie. And again, the plan is to chat with the 4 seniors and the senior manager for the Fosston Greyhounds when the match is done on our post-game show. And the officials making sure everybody is where they're supposed to be, so we're all set to go. Our opening serve brought to you by Fosston School District 601, and Lexi Mallon is going to serve the opening serve here for the Fosston Greyhounds, and it's an ace! Holy cow! Can you believe it? A service ace by Lexi Mallon. She's going to serve again, why not? Mallon to serve with the Greyhounds leading 1-0. There's a nice hard serve. Falcons will get it over on the hit by Iverson, and now here's a set to Dusterman as she hits it long, but Mallon got in on that rally too, and now she'll come out, and we're tied at 1. Wow. Talk about drama. Lexi Mallon, first time she's appeared on the court all season with a knee injury. Here's Erickson with his serve, Fosston on the attack, and it's going to be bumped over by Quam. Now the Falcons work it to the middle, and Opdahl trying to put it away, dug out by Dupong, up ahead to Fonder. Bailey with a left-handed swing, tipped, and it comes into the Fertile Beltrami back row. There's Stunis putting it down, and was touched. So Madison Stunis with a kill, and Fertile Beltrami has a 2-1 lead. Maya Erickson at the line to serve again here for the Fertile Beltrami Falcons. That was pretty cool. Here comes the serve. Dusterman, Dupong, Bailey for the kill, hits it long, and Fertile Beltrami with a 3-1 lead. This is it for the regular season for both teams, both coming off matches last night. Fertile Beltrami with the win over RLCC, Fosston with the loss to Thief River. There's a little floater and an overpass, and it landed in by Fonder. Wow! Hannah Fonder dug it out, it came over, and it landed in. Nice play by the freshman libero, Hannah Fonder. And a side out for the Fosston Greyhounds, who trail 3-2. Fosston Bagley girls swimmers hosting Grand Forks Central and Thief River Falls in a triangular, and there's a swing and a kill for Tessa Opdahl. Nice set right on the money, and a side out for Beltrami with a 4-2 lead. Now Emma Howard will come in for Hildy Dusterman. Coach Macy starting all the seniors tonight, including Lexi Mallon. There's a serve by Bailey Iverson. Fonder to Howard, and the set to Dupong, and Dupong hits it just a little bit long. The Falcons pulled the block down. Couple of hitting errors by the Greyhounds here, and they're down 5-2 to Fertile Beltrami. Falcons with a nice-looking team this year. Bailey Iverson at the line. Here comes a serve into the back row to Hovey. The pass, Howard's going to go to Dupong, and Dupong puts that one away. Brielle Dupong with a kill. Howard with a nice assist and a side out for Fosston. The Greyhounds down 5-3 here in the first set. Braylon Sater comes in to serve, the 5'3" sophomore. Here comes the serve into the back row to the libero Rash. Set to the middle. Oh, quick attack, and Tessa Opdahl knocks it down for her second kill. Fertile Beltrami, they got a lot of weapons to go to with that attack. And we've seen Opdahl knock it down for a kill. Stunis, or for 2 kills. Here's Stunis at the line to serve. Dupong, back set to Bailey, left-handed swing, and Maddie Bailey puts it down. 6-4, Fertile Beltrami. Now we'll toss the ball to Illies. Nope, it's going to be Fonder, and she tossed the ball to Fonder, but Illies in the front row now. Here's a serve. Here's Iverson setting the ball, and a big swing dug out there by Howard, picked up by Fonder. Dupont with a tip and a block on the right side. Nice block there by Miley Flathammer, the junior, for Fertile Beltrami, and they lead 7-4. Jordan Rash at the line to serve for Fertile Beltrami. Line drive serve into the back row to Fonder. The up to Dupont bump set. Left side, Illies for the kill. And the Falcons keep it alive. Bumped over on the free ball by Iverson. And it's Sater going to Howard, and Seed with a big swing. Blocked to the net and put away by Flathammer. And it's 8-4. Fertile Beltrami. Jordan Rash at the line to serve again here for the Falcons, who lead 8-4 in the first set. Line drive serve to Fonder, a high pass to Dupont. Here's a set to Seed. She goes back row, handled by Rash. Here's a set to the left side, cross court. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was in bounds. Reese Rugeman with a kill. Pick your poison with his Fertile Beltrami attack. 9-4. Falcons on top. Jordan Rash on the line to serve. Line drive, hit backwards by Sater, but picked up by Howard and dumped over by, no, it didn't clear the net. Illies tipped it a little too soft. 10-4, Fertile Beltrami. They've scored 4 in a row, counting the side out. Jordan Rash on the line. Here comes a line drive serve to Fonder. Sprayed off to the left, picked up by Illies, and Seed gets it over. Hit the ceiling, though, on the other side of the net, which is out of play. So another point for Fertile Beltrami, and they've scored 5 in a row, and Coach Macy wants to nip this in the bud with a timeout. Tonight's timeout's brought to you by the Foston Tri-Co-op. The locations in Foston, McIntosh, Clearbrook, and Gully. They're committed to innovation and community at Foston Tri-Co-op. On the Windfor's Insurance Agency scoreboard, Fertile Beltrami 11, Foston 4 in set number 1.
Infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here
Your
for
local
you.
mutual today. Garfield Farmers Mutual Fire Insurance Company in Fertile. 218-945-6941.
Jordan Rash on the line to serve for Fertile Beltrami. As the Greyhounds take their first time out, here's a serve into the back. Sater, she couldn't quite decide whether or not to let it go, and she got handcuffed, so it's an ace for Rash. Brought to you by the Bagley Co-op Association, and Fertile Beltrami with a 12-4 lead. Here comes a serve in the corner. It's an ace. Back-to-back aces for Jordan Rash, and she has scored 6 in a row at the service line. And the Falcons lead 13-4. All told right now, the run is at 8-1 for Fertile Beltrami. Here's Rash with a serve, line drive. Howard with an overpass, tipped over and blocked, and the Greyhounds will get the point as Dupont was there. So a much-needed side out for the Greyhounds. They're down 13-5, and Brielle Dupont at the line to serve. Dupont with a serve into the back row. And the set's going to go to the left side from Iverson, and it's put down by Maya Erickson. Well, Iverson with a set right on to Erickson, her first kill. 5 different Falcons have at least one kill here in the first set. They lead 14-5. And Torrin Gorder at the line to serve for Fertile Beltrami. Here comes a serve, handled there by Illies. Dupont, cross-court set to Howard. They get the block on her spike. Dupont back set to Illies, and she hits it back row, handled by Rash. Back row attack, Stunis hits it long, and the Greyhounds get the block down, so no touch. And the Greyhounds get the point, and it's 14-6 Fertile Beltrami. Miley Hovey at the line to serve. She'll check in for Abigail Seed. Hovey with a left-handed serve. Pass goes to Gorder. Back set right side, hit over by Maya Erickson. Greyhounds with some good defense. Howard gets it over the net. Played there by Rash for Fertile Beltrami. Set to Brueggemann, and Brueggemann splits the middle. Reese Brueggemann with her second kill. 15-6. Fertile Beltrami doing a good job of siding out here. The Greyhounds have one service point. That was that opening ace by Lexi Mallon. Reese Brueggemann at the line to serve for Fertile Beltrami. Handled by Illies, the up to Dupont, long high set. Cross court, Quam hits it over. Dug out by Rash. Falcons go to Stunis, big swing, hit backwards by Fonder. Greyhounds trying to get it over, and Fonder couldn't get enough on it. And it's 16-6. That was a strong hit by Stunis. Fertile Beltrami with the lead. At the line to serve is Reese Brueggemann for the Falcons. Here comes the serve into the back row. Fonder with the pass to Dupont. Set left side to Quam. Quam going for the kill. Dug out by Rash. Gorder with a running set to Stunis. Greyhounds get the block on it. Illies and Howard are over there. Hit over the net by Iverson. Back set goes to Quam, who hits it over to Rash. Gorder bump set, and can they get it over? Yep, they did, but out of bounds. Hit out of bounds here by Maya Erickson. And the Greyhounds are down 16-7. Bailey will come in for Fonder for Foston. Illies at the line to serve. Illies with a serve off the tape, but in play. Gorder will set the ball. Big approach, and Stunis with a strong hit through the block. Madison Stunis, her second kill, and again, the Falcons side out. Maya Erickson at the line to serve for Fertile Beltrami here in the first set. KKCQ FM Bagley Foston. 96.7 on the FM dial, rjbroadcasting.com. Dupont going to Quam. Block put up in the middle. Now Fonder will set the ball, and Howard with a strong hit, dug out by Gorder. Stunis on the free ball tips it over to Howard. Here's a back set. Bailey trying to tip it over, but it went out of bounds, nicked the antenna, and it's 18-7, Fertile Beltrami. Maya Erickson at the line to serve for the Falcons. There's the toss and the serve into the back row. Fonder hits it backwards, picked up by Hovey and dumped over the net by Quam. Now Gorder with the set, and it's tipped over the net, and can they get it over? Nope. There's a kill for Opdahl, her third. Now it's 19-7, Fertile Beltrami. Maya Erickson's got 4 service points. Neil Schmidt, Megan Palyabicki, the line judges for tonight's match. A lot of Fertile Beltrami fans joining the Foston crowd. Here's a serve into the net by Erickson. That's the first error for either team. And now it's 19-8, Fertile Beltrami. Hildy Dusterman at the line to serve, a senior for the Greyhounds. Here comes the serve, line drive, and the up goes to Iverson, and the set to Opdahl, and Opdahl puts it down. Opdahl with her 4th kill. And now it's 20-8 in favor of Fertile Beltrami. Bailey Iverson to serve again for the Falcons, who are coming out of the gate strong here. Here's a serve, line drive, Hovey. Howard will set the ball. Dupont block. Whoa! Nice block by Miley Flathammer on the right side, and it's 21-8 Fertile Beltrami. Flathammer with a really nice block there. Iverson will serve again. Here comes a serve, hit up by Hovey into the back row. Fonder bumps that 10-foot line. Dupont hits it over to Stunis. Here's a set to the middle, and a tip kill that time by Opdahl. She's got 5 kills. And it's 22-8, Fertile Beltrami. Iverson will serve again. Iverson with the toss and the serve. Fonder. Howard will set the ball, and it's going to be tipped over, blocked, and it comes back on the Foston side. Howard hits it over, and the Falcons get it back. Nice dig there by Rash. There's a set to Quam and a hard hit, and that's dug out in the back row, and it's hit over by Stunis. Howard will set the ball. Dupont tips it over, and it went into the net. They can't play to Karam. Well, Bailey Iverson had one really nice save there to keep the rally alive, but then Foston ends up getting the point. 22-9 Greyhounds. Braylon Sater at the line to serve for Fosston. Here's the serve. Iverson will set the ball, and the libero, Rash, hits it over from the 10-foot line. Howard with a running set. Dupont hits it over, and Rash with a miss hit, and Dupont will get the kill, her second. And the Greyhounds now trail 22-10. Just the second service point for Fosston in this first set. Falcons have 15 of them. Iverson will set the ball, tapped over by Opdahl, pushed over by Dupont. Stunis is going to accept the set, and a hard hit and a kill. Seed couldn't get the block up in time on Madison Stunis. 23-10, Fertile Beltrami. And Stunis at the line to serve. She's a senior. Stunis with the serve to Fonder. Picked up deep in the back row by Sater and hit over on the free ball by Seed. There's a back set to the right side and a big swing, and it's dug out. Greyhounds will get it back to Howard. Howard hits it back row, but too deep. And it's 24-10. Fertile Beltrami now serving set point. Stunis at the line to serve for the Falcons. Into the back row, Fonder the pass to Dupont, back set. Bailey with a strong swing, hits it through the block. Nice job by Maddie Bailey, her second kill. Greyhounds are down 24-11. Now Illies will come in for Bailey. And Fonder at the line to serve. Hannah Fonder with a standing serve, nice low serve. Opdahl sets the ball, Brueggemann hits it over, dug out there by Fonder, an overpass, and it's tipped over. Greyhounds keep it alive. Illies gets it back to Sater, who gets it over the net. Now Iverson on the set, left side, a tip kill, and that'll do it for set number one as Reese Brueggemann knocks it down. And your final score on the Lynn Forbes Insurance Agency scoreboard in set one, Fertile Beltrami wins it over Fosston, 25-11.
For nearly 3 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
The staff has always been great at steering us to the service for our needs.
Thank you for making our lives better.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
Join GVT and share in our success.
Happy to have this company in my hometown.
Are you looking for a reliable partner when it comes to top quality products and exceptional service? Look no further. The answer you're looking for is the Fosston Tri-Co-op. With convenient locations in Fosston, McIntosh, Clearbrook, and Gully, we're your local partner dedicated to helping you thrive. From premium seeds and fertilizers to cutting-edge farming technology, the Fosston Tri-Co-op has what you need for success. Visit one of our locations today and let's grow together. The Fosston Tri-Co-op, partnering with farmers, growing with the community.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Fosston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets along with people. It makes you feel like family. Maybe our family.
Maybe your health, beauty, and your relaxation. Visit their website soon to book an appointment for braces, clear aligners, therapeutic or cosmetic aesthetics. And after your appointment, schedule to relax and unwind in their state-of-the-art massage chair at Smile Designs by Sandwick in Foston. Fertile Beltrami, Tessa Opdahl, 5 kills. Reese Brueggemann had 3. Madison Stunis had 3. And Maya Erickson and Miley Flathammer each had 1 kill. For Foston, Dupong had 2. Bailey had 2. And Fonder had 1. One ace at the line for the Greyhounds, that by Lexi Mallon. They had no errors. Falcons had 2 service aces, both from Rash, and they had 1 service error. All right, set number 2 underway. Brueggemann will start serving for Fertile Beltrami. Sater up ahead of Dupong. Dupong going to Quam, and Quam with a strong hit. Good start for the Greyhounds. Hattie with her first kill. 1-0 Foston. Emma Howard at the line to serve for the Greyhounds. Here's a serve by Howard. Nice serve to Rash. Stunis from the left side, block, comes back to Rash. They'll set again to Stunis, second try, blocked again, played off the block by Dupong. Howard to Dupong, who tips it over the double block. Stunis with a nice dig. Who's going to hit it over? It's going to be Iverson. Now Sater to Howard, and a set to Quam. Boom! Oh my! They got so excited, they pushed Quam to the ground. She's okay, she's laughing, but it was kind of a wild celebration there by Foston, and the Greyhounds have a 2-0 lead. Howard to the jump serve to Rash. There's Gorder setting it right side. Hit back row by Iverson, and it was tipped by one of the Greyhounds. Iverson with her first kill. 2-1, Foston with the lead. So that's 6 Falcons with at least 1 kill. Erickson on the line to serve for Fertile Beltrami. There's the serve, dropping quickly. Nice serve by Erickson. That's her first ace, brought to you by the Bagley Co-op Association. The team's third. Now we're tied at 2. Erickson at the line to serve for the 20-6 Fertile Beltrami Falcons. Here comes the serve, line drive to Sater. The up goes to Howard, and the set. Hey, Quam couldn't quite get there, and the Falcons lead 3-2. Now the Section 8A bracket comes out tomorrow. Tournament starts Monday with the pigtail matches on the home court of the higher-seeded team. Here comes the serve into the back row. Fonder unable to handle it cleanly, and it's a 4-2 lead for Fertile Beltrami. Another ace for Erickson, the team's 4th. 4 in a row scored by Fertile Beltrami after Foston had a 2-0 lead. Erickson with a serve, line drive to Illies. Here is Howard going to Dupong, and Dupong hits it long. And the Falcons have scored 5 in a row, and they lead 5-2. Erickson with 8 service points for Fertile Beltrami. The Greyhounds have 3 as a team. Here's a jump serve, line drive. Sater hits it backwards. Illies keeps it alive, and it's going to be Howard getting it over. Stunis with the pass, and the set to Opdahl, and a block by Quam. This time they pushed her, she didn't fall down, but a nice block by Addie Quam. And it's a 5-3 lead for Fertile Beltrami. Miley Hovey to serve for the Greyhounds. Left-handed standing serve, barely cleared the net, but nice serve, Rash. And it's tipped over the net by Opdahl. Here's Hovey with a bump set to Dupong, played off the block by Rash. Gordon will set the ball to Stunis. Greyhounds get the block on it. Here's Illies to Howard. Back set, Bailey, cross court, out of bounds. 6-3, Fertile Beltrami with the lead. Falcons won the first set, 25-11. Bailey Iverson at the line to serve for Fertile Beltrami. Iverson at the line. Jump serve, line drive, and Howard with an overpass. Hit over by Flathammer. Greyhounds will set the ball, and it's tipped over by Dusterman. Now the Falcons go to the middle. Hit over the net by Opdahl. Here's a set going to Dupont, and she tips it over. Bailey Iverson tried the pancake dig there, but Dupont got it right in front of her. 6-4, Fertile Beltrami by 2. Fonda with the serve into the back row to Rash. Libero to Libero there. Now Stunis hits it over to Hovey. Pass to Howard. Set. Going to the middle. And Dusterman puts it away. Violet Dusterman, the freshman. And the Greyhounds draw to with 1 at 6-5. Anna Fonda with her first service point. Nice play by Violet Dusterman, who was just added to the varsity roster not that long ago. Now it's hit over the net and a kill for Tessa Opdahl, her 6th, her first of this set. And 7-5, Fertile Beltrami. Madison Stunis had the line to serve for the Falcons. Here comes the serve, handled by Illies. The up. Dupont will set the ball. Illies with a hard hit cross court, and it's going to be kept alive briefly, but they run out of hits. Nice hit by Illies there, and the Greyhounds score the point, and they're down by 1 again at 7-6. Dupont to serve. There's the toss and the serve. They let it go, and it lands long. Dupont, her first service error, the team's first for the Greyhounds. Fertile Beltrami up by 2 again at 8-6. Jordan Rash at the line to serve. Line drive to Illies. Dupont back set to Illies. Hard hit, and she'll get the kill. Illies bringing the Greyhounds back to within 1 at 8-7. I tell you, Fertile Beltrami almost got that thing back up. They're really hustling out there. Here's Sater at the line to serve. Sater into the back row to Rash. And a set a little off target, and it goes out of bounds. And we're tied at 8. One of the few passing errors the Falcons have made. Sater with her second service point. And we're tied at 8. Braylon Sater to serve for the Greyhounds here in set number 2. Hard serve. And it's going to be Stunis on the secondary set. Hit over the net by Erickson. Sater bumps it over to Quam, and it's blocked but out of bounds. Nice job there by Miley Flathammer. And Fertile Beltrami with a 9-8 lead. Corin Gorder at the line to serve for Fertile Beltrami. Line drive, Illies with a pass. Dupont will set the ball. Howard with a strong hit dug out by Stunis and tipped over the net and out of bounds. Iverson tipped it over off a beautiful dig by Stunis. And the Greyhounds get the point. We're tied at 9. Now Bailey back in for Fonder. Illies with a standing serve to Stunis. Gorder will set the ball to the right side, thrown over by Brueggemann. Here's Quam on the set. Bailey hits it over, dug out by Rash. And from the left side, a big swing and out. Reese Brueggemann hits it out, and the Greyhounds have a 10-9 lead. Illies on the line to serve for Foston. Here comes the serve to Rash. Pass to Gorder. And Stunis from the 10-foot line hits it over to Illies. Pass to Dupont. Back set. Bailey hits it over to Rash. Gorder with the running set. Thrown over the net by Erickson. Sater. Dupont to Howard. And Howard hits it through the block. Emma Howard with her first kill. And the Greyhounds now lead 11-9. Illies at the line to serve for Foston. Here comes the serve to Stunis, and kept alive by Gorder, and they get it over. Well, Greyhounds going to get the point. Double hit on Fertile Beltrami, and the Greyhounds lead 12-9. Double hit on the Falcons on that play. Elise with the serve. Greyhounds. Oh, Fertile Beltrami out of rotation. Now it's 13-9. Foston. Rotation violation on Fertile Beltrami. Here's a serve by Elise. Dunas. Gorder tips it over, and the Greyhounds get the point. Now Fertile Beltrami's in the net. They called it on Brueggemann. 14-9 Foston, and Fertile Beltrami will call a timeout. So out of rotation, net violation, and the Greyhounds will take it on the Linfors Insurance Agency scoreboard. Fertile Beltrami leads the match 1-0, but the Greyhounds lead 14-9 in the second set. Timeout's brought to you by the Foster.
To advertise your business on GVTV. Local TV advertising is a great way to get the most out of your advertising dollars by targeting the right audience at the right time. R&J Broadcasting and Garden Valley Technologies have partnered to make TV advertising an affordable option for local businesses. If you're interested in getting a fresh, new commercial promoting your business on GVT's local and network channels, call today and ask for ad sales or visit the website and submit a request. And Hugo's Express in Boston.
A festive atmosphere at the Foston Gym tonight, the last regular season home match for the Greyhounds. Whether or not they get another one depends on the bracketing. Nice run by Lexi Elise at the service line here for Foston. Here comes the serve to the back row to Studis. Brueggemann will set the ball to Erickson, and Erickson with the kill, her second. And the Falcons get a side out of the timeout, 14-10 Foston. Reese Brueggemann at the line to serve now for Fertile Beltrami. Line drive serve to Illies. Pass to Dupong. Paxhead. Howard to the big swing in and lands deep. 14-11. Fertile Beltrami back to within 3. Brueggemann with her second service point. Brueggemann at the line to serve again here for Fertile Beltrami. Little jump serve. That's going to go deep. Her first service error, the team's second. 15-11, Foston. Emma Howard, the 8th grader at the line to serve for Foston. Little jump serve. Nice serve. It's an ace for Emma. Her first and the team's second, brought to you by the Bagley Co-op Association. And the Greyhounds now lead 16-11. Howard with another jump serve to Rash. Gorder will set the ball and a big swing. Nice dig by Howard there. And the Greyhounds couldn't get it over. It was Maya Erickson. 4 hits on the Greyhounds. Erickson with a strong hit there for Fertile Beltrami. And it's 16-12 Foston. Erickson at the line to serve for Fertile Beltrami. Right-handed jump serve. Nice serve, but Illies gets the pass off to Howard. Back to Dupong, who pushes it over. Now Gorder will set the ball, backs it on the slide, cross court out of bounds. It was off the slide. Iverson hits it wide. 17-12, Greyhounds back up by 5 here in the second set. Violet Dusterman will come in to play front row. Miley Hovey at the line to serve for the Greyhounds. Hovey with the serve. The up to Iverson. And the back set, Stunis hits it over. Howard, nobody there to accept the pass. And Stunis with her 4th kill. 17-13, Foston. Flathammer will come in for Fertile Beltrami. She'll come in for Gorder. And Bailey Iverson at the line to serve. Iverson with 4 service points. There's a serve, back row in play. Howard got it to Dupong. Set going to Dusterman. Dug out by Iverson. Overpass, and it's sent over and long. Just a little bit deep off the overpass. Falcons get the point. They're down by 3 now at 17-14. Bailey Iverson to serve again for Fertile Beltrami. There's the serve into the back row, and Howard with an overpass tipped over and down by Stunis. Off the overpass, her 5th kill, and now it's a 2-point lead for Foston, 17-15. Bailey Iverson to serve again here. Here comes the serve. Illies. Howard will get the set off to DuPont, going for the corner. Diving save by Stunis. And at the last second, Iverson gets it over. Now Howard will set it to DuPont. Oh, dug out. Tipped over by Stunis. Great defense there by Brueggemann off the dig. Hit over by Boosterman. Now the Falcons had a little trouble. They hit it over the net, but in play. Illies will back set to DuPont, who gets it over. A lot of play close to the net here. Stunis puts it away. First 6 kill, and the lead is down to 1 for Foston. And Coach Macy will call a timeout. Timeout's brought to you by the Foston Tri-Co-op with locations in Foston, McIntosh, Clearbrook, and Gully. They're committed.
Red Lake Falls, we pride ourselves on serving you with experienced, friendly bankers who make all decisions locally. Our bankers are available to help you with any of your financial needs. We offer a variety of deposit products from checking accounts to IRAs. Our quick local decisions allow you to borrow money and make your purchases today. Stop in or call one of our local friendly bankers today at 218-253-2265. Member FDIC.
From being a lifeguard when you go on to college.
Call 218-784-7665 for information on becoming a lifeguard at the Deco Center in Ada.
Bailey Iverson will continue serving. There's a serve. Hit backwards by Bailey. Good save by Hovey. And hit over the net by Illies. Now Iverson with a back set on the right side. And a quick attack and a kill for Miley Flathammer. And now we're tied at 17. Iverson with 8 service points. Greyhounds were ahead 17-12. And now that lead is gone. Iverson to serve again here for Fertile Beltrami. Into the back row, hit out of bounds by Hovey. That's the second time that's happened where it seems like the Greyhounds think it's going out, then play the ball, and it's too late. And Fertile Beltrami with an 18-17 lead now, their first lead since it was 2-1. Iverson with a serve. Bailey with the up to Howard. Comes over the net to Stunis. And a set to Stunis, and she goes back row, and Illies can't handle it. Stunis with a kill. Her 7th. And now the Greyhounds are down 19-17. A 7-0 run, counting the side out for Fertile Beltrami. Iverson serves. They let it go, and it lands in. Iverson with the ace, brought to you by the Bagley Co-op Association. And the Greyhounds just seem to be having trouble gauging some of these serves. And Coach Macy wants to call in.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls is your one-stop shop for all your farm, residential, commercial, hay, livestock, and storage building products. Falls Building Center, now featuring Dakota steel and trim products. See your local sales representative for details at Falls Building Center about their line of Dakota steel and trim products. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls, your small town first.
Iverson with the serve. Hovey to Howard, and Bailey puts it away, and a much-needed side out for Foston. Bailey, her 3rd kill. It's 20-18. That ends an 8-0 run for Fertile Beltrami, and a 7 service point run there by Bailey Iverson. Hannah Fonder at the line to serve for the Greyhounds. Fonder with the serve. Here's Iverson setting the ball left side. Flathammer hits it over to Howard. And it's hit over by DuPont. Now the Falcons set it up. Bumps at Stunis. Reaches, hits it over. DuPont digs it out. Howard going to DuPont. Blocked but out of bounds. DuPont with a kill. Howard with the assist. Greyhounds are back to within 1 now, 20-19. Hannah Fonder with her second service point. Here comes a serve. Line drive. Iverson tips it over. Nobody covered for the Greyhounds. Iverson in the tip kill, her second. 21-19. Fertile Beltrami back up by 2. Stunis at the line to serve for the Falcons. Here's a serve into the back row. Fonder, Dusterman, and Illy hits it over, and the whistle blows. I think they're going to replay the point. I think there was a call that maybe Illy's ball hit the antenna, but I don't think that was the case, so they're going to replay the point. Stunis with a serve into the back row to Illy's. Dupong, and it's going to be dumped over the net by Violet Dusterman. Iverson on the set to the middle, and blocked. Oh, Dusterman! Violet Dusterman, the freshman, with a beautiful block. And the Greyhounds are down by 1 with Brielle Dupong at the line to serve. Nice block by Violet Dusterman. Here's a serve by Dupong into the back row. Oh, long. Her second service error, the team's second. 22-20, Fertile Beltrami by 2. And Jordan Rash, the libero, will serve for the Falcons. Greyhounds need to dig in their heels here and get the serve back. It's getting late in set 2. There's a serve. It's long. So a break for Foston on the service error. 22-21, Fertile Beltrami. And Braylon Sater at the line to serve for the Greyhounds. Sater with a serve, nice serve. Rash with a pass, and it's hit over and blocked. And here's a back set, and it went over the net, tipped over by Quam, pushed over the net by Iverson. Fonder, Dupong to Quam, back out by Iverson. Falcons go left side, thrown over the net, and the whistle blows. They're going to give Fertile Beltrami the point. Foston was in the net. Well, it says 22-22. I think it should, now they're changing it. 23-21, Fertile Beltrami. Gorder at the line to serve. Here comes a serve. Sater digs it out. Here's Dupong going to Quam, and got it! Addie Quam with her third kill. 23-22, Fertile Beltrami by 1. Illy's on the line to serve. Bailey will come in to play front row for Foston. She'll come in for Fonder. Illy's with a serve to Stunis. Bruggeman will set the ball. Iverson tips it over, but right to Dupong. Comes back to Sater, and a big swing by Howard, but into the net. And it's going to be set point now for Fertile Beltrami as they lead 24-22. And Reese Bruggeman at the line to serve set point. Serving to the back row to Sater. Dupong will set the ball to Quam, and Quam hits it long. Greyhounds save. Was it touched? Nope, they're not going to get the call. And the second set belongs to Fertile Beltrami. The Greyhounds argued their case, but to no avail. And on the Linfors Insurance Agency scoreboard, Fertile Beltrami leads Foston 2-0. 25-11 in the first set.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
The staff has always been great at steering us to the service for our needs.
Thank you for making our lives better.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
Join GVT and share in our success.
Happy to have this company in my hometown.
Are you looking for a reliable partner when it comes to top quality products and exceptional service? Look no further. The answer you're looking for is the Foston Tri-Co-op. With convenient locations in Foston, McIntosh, Clearbrook, and Gully, we're your local partner dedicated to helping you thrive. From premium seeds and fertilizers to cutting-edge farming technology, the Foston Tri-Co-op has what you need for success. Visit one of our locations today and let's grow together. The Foston Tri-Co-op, partnering with farmers, growing with the community.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Fosston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets going for people. It makes you feel like family, maybe our family.
It has never been easier to advertise your business on GVTV. Local TV advertising is a great way to get the most out of your advertising dollars by targeting the right audience at the right time. R&J Broadcasting and Garden Valley Technologies have partnered to make TV advertising an affordable option for local businesses. If you're interested in getting a fresh, new commercial promoting your business on GVT's local and network channels, call today and ask for ad sales or visit the website and submit a request.
Christian has won the first set over Bagley, 25-16, and Park Christian's up 19-11 in the second set. All right, Fosston will start serving. Howard at the line, set number 3 underway. Here's a set to the middle, and the block put up there. Dupont was there along with Quam, and now it's put away by Gorder. And the Falcons have a 1-0 lead here. They get a side out right off the bat. And Maya Erickson at the line to serve. Erickson to the line drive off the tape. Good job there by Sater to get it to Bailey, and it's bumped over by Dupont. Falcons having a little trouble here, and Stunis able to get it over. Howard back to Sater, and from behind the 10-foot line, bumped over the net by Dupont. Here's Gorder with a little quick set, and it's put away there by Opdahl, her 7th kill. Falcons run a really quick attack, and they're ahead 2-0. Maya Erickson with 9 service points, 2 aces, 1 error, 2 kills. Here's the toss and the jump serve to Illies. Pass to Howard. And the set to Dupont in there. She gets a kill through the block, her 5th kill. And it's a 2-1 lead for Fertile Beltrami, and a side out here for the Greyhounds. And they'll toss the ball to Miley Hovey. And Violet Dusterman will come into play front row here for the Greyhounds. Hovey with a nice hard serve. Pass to Iverson, set to Stunis, and Stunis unable to put it away. And it's a 2-2 tie. Miley Hovey with her first service point. Here's a serve into the back row, low pass. And a set to Opdahl, and Opdahl got blocked. Now Stunis tips it over to Hovey. Here's Howard with a nice set to Dusterman, dug out by Gorder, and unable to clear the net was Iverson. So a couple of net hits by Fertile Beltrami here, and the Greyhounds have a 3-2 lead. Hovey with the serve. Pass to Iverson, and the set to Opdahl, and there Tessa Opdahl knocks it down for her 8th kill. And we're tied at 3. This is KKCQ FM, Bagley Fosston, 96.7 on the FM dial and rjbroadcasting.com. Bailey Iverson at the line. Line drive serve to Illies. Dupont will set the ball. Dusterman trying to put it away. A sliding dig in the back row by Brueggemann. Tipped over the net. Pancake dig by Hovey. Went over the net and put away. Wait a minute. No. Fertile Beltrami over the net. So a net violation, and the Greyhounds get the point. They lead 4-3. Well, we'll have both the Fosston and Fertile Beltrami football teams in action tomorrow night. We'll have the Greyhounds from Hancock on the AM and Fertile Beltrami from Clearbrook-Gondwick on the FM. Up a serve into the net there by Hildy Dusterman. 3rd service error for Fosston, and now we're tied at 4. Stunis to serve. Into the back row. Hovey directs it over to Dupont. Here's a set to Dusterman, and that's it into the net. Violet Dusterman, and it's a 5-4 lead now for Fertile Beltrami. Stunis to serve for the Falcons. Here comes a serve into the back row to Hovey. Dupont will set the ball, and Illies with a strong hit played by the libero Rash. Here's a set to Opdahl, blocked to the net, comes back to Dusterman. Howard sets the ball, and a big swing by Dupont, and it's almost going to land in my lap. Brielle Dupont with her 6th kill. And it's a 5-5 tie in the third set. Falcons lead the match 2-0. All right, Brielle Dupont at the line to serve. Into the back row, the up going to Iverson. Iverson will set it, thrown over the net there by Opdahl, tipped right back over by Dusterman. Now the Falcons go to the right side, and went around the antenna, out of bounds. A hit by Flathammer went around the antenna. The line judge right there to make the call. And the Greyhounds now lead 6-5. Dupont at the line. Here comes the serve. Rash up ahead. Iverson will set the ball. Dumped over the net by Brueggemann. Dupont with the set. Pushed over by Violet Dusterman. Now Iverson to the back set. Hit back row by Flathammer. Greyhounds are going to go left side. Howard trying to tip it over, but tipped it into the net. And a 6-6 tie. Rash at the line to serve now for Fertile Beltrami. 6-6 in the third set. Fertile Beltrami leads the match 2-0. Serve, a low serve there to Dusterman. And it's hit over by Howard. Now Iverson sets it to the left side. Big swing, block put up, and the Greyhounds tip it over. Comes back on the Greyhound side. Violet Dusterman, and Dupont will set it to Illies, who hits it back row. Stunis on the secondary set, right on the money to Flathammer. She ends the long rally with a kill, and Fertile Beltrami on top 7-6. Jordan Rash on the line to serve. Line drive, and it's a hit out of bounds. Rash with her 3rd ace, the team 7th. Brought to you by the Bagley Co-op Association. Fertile Beltrami now leads at 8-6. Falcons serving strong, aggressively, and accurately. Only 3 errors at the line. Here's the serve. Dug out by Dusterman and overpassed by the Falcons. Hit right back over by Howard. Here's Iverson with a little quick set, tipped over and down. Nice finesse play at the net there by Maya Erickson, her 3rd kill, and it's 9-6 Fertile Beltrami. Rash with a serve, handled by Hildy Dusterman. Dupont to Violet Dusterman, dug out by Iverson for the Falcons and pushed over the net deep into the back row. Now Dupont will set the ball. Violet Dusterman, and that was a block. Put up there by Erickson, and it's 10-6 Fertile Beltrami. Rash will serve again. That was played by Hovey. Long pass. Dupont going to Illies, who hits it over. Dug out by Flathammer. Now Brueggemann going for the kill, and she gets it. And a timeout is called by the Greyhounds. Now a nice run at the line here by Rash. Fertile Beltrami all told on a 6-0 run. And timeouts are brought to you by the Foston Tri-Co-op, your trusted farmer-owned cooperative.
Red Lake Falls, we pride ourselves on serving you with experienced, friendly bankers who make all decisions locally. Our bankers are available to help you with any of your financial needs. We offer a variety of deposit products from checking accounts to IRAs. Our quick local decisions allow you to borrow money and make your purchases today. Stop in or call one of our local friendly bankers today at 218-253-2265. Member FDIC.
Pine River Back is leading Walker Hackensack Akeley 1-0. Black Duck with a 2-0 lead over Clearbrook Gondvik, and they're ahead 24-14 in the third. So it looks like the Drakes are heading for a sweep over Clearbrook Gondvik at Clearbrook Gondvik tonight. All right, right, back to action here. Greyhounds trying to get Rash off that service line, and it's going to be played there by Hildy Dusterman. Howard goes for the kill, dug out in the back row by Stunis. There's a set to Brueggemann, and Brueggemann hits it through the block. She's got 5 kills. 12-7, Fertile Beltrami. I'm sorry, 12-6. 12-6 Fertile Beltrami. Here's Rash. And through the hands of Hildy Dusterman and out of bounds, Rash with a service ace. That's her 4th of the night. Now it's 13-6. Fertile Beltrami the lead, and they're on an 8-0 run right now. Rash with a serve to Hovey. Dupont back set to Illies, and Illies puts, well, Greyhounds are in the net. Everything going Fertile Beltrami's way. Greyhounds get called for the net violation, and it's 14-6 Fertile Beltrami. Rash at the line to serve again for the Falcons, the libero. Hovey. Here's Dupont. Will try the same thing. Illies hits it over, and that time she's able to drop it in front of Iverson. Illies with her 2nd kill. 14-7, Fertile Beltrami. That ends a 9-0 run for the Falcons, and 8 in a row served by Rash at the line. Braylon Sater at the line to serve here for the Greyhounds. And a nice serve. It's an ace for Braylon. Her first, team's 3rd, brought to you by the Bagley Co-op Association. 14-8, Fertile Beltrami. Nice serve by Braylon Sater. Here comes the serve and the up. Iverson will set the ball, and they got it over. Nice play by Dupont to keep it alive. Here's a back set for the Falcons, and a big hit and a kill by Miley Flathammer, and she's got 5 kills. And 15-8, Fertile Beltrami. Falcons have one player with 7 kills, one with 8, 2 with 5, and another with 3. Spreading around the wealth. Here's Gorder with the serve. Bum set. Dupont, Illies. Now the Falcons go to the left side of Brueggemann. Nice dig there by Sater. Dupont going to Quam, and Quam they hit the net. 4 hits or hit the antenna. Either way, Fertile Beltrami gets the point. 16-8, Fertile Beltrami on top. Here's Gorder with a serve in the back row to Sater. Dupont will set the ball, and it's hit over by Howard. Now Gorder setting the ball, and it's hit over and down. Nice kill there by Britta Sorensen. 8 different Falcons have at least 1 kill tonight. And Foston will take their final timeout, brought to you by the Foston Tri-Co-op. On your Linfors Insurance Agency scoreboard, Fertile Beltrami in the driver's seat firmly. They lead the match 2-0, and they have the 3rd set up on top 17-8 on KKCQ.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Fertile Beltrami trying to go to 21-6. That would be their regular season final record. Torin Gorder will serve again for the Falcons. Greyhounds have taken both of their timeouts here in the 3rd set. Gorder with the serve, and it barely cleared the net, and it's an ace. Fertile Beltrami with 9 Bagley Co-op Association aces. And all told right now, they're on a 13-2 run. They were down 6-5. Now they lead 18-8. Gorder with a serve into the back row. Hildy Dusterman. Dupong to Quam. Quam dug out nicely by Rash. And it's going to be Stunis bumping it over the net to Howard. Dupong will set the ball to Quam, and Quam with a kill. Hattie Quam with her fourth kill. Greyhound side out, down 18-9. Maddie Bailey will come in for Hildy Dusterman. And Illies with a serve. Pass to Gorder, and the set to the middle. Nice block put up there by Quam. And Erickson hits it over, blocked again. And they're going to try the right side, where it's tipped over the net by Brueggemann, and the Greyhounds can't react in time. Brueggemann with a tip kill, her sixth. And it's 19-9, Fertile Beltrami. Reese Brueggemann at the line to serve for the Falcons. Here comes the serve, back row to Illies. Dupong will set the ball, and a hard hit by Quam, but deep. And the Falcons score again. They lead 20-9. It was close for a while, but the Falcons pulling away. Brueggemann to the hard serve. Sater over to Dupong, and Howard tips it over and down. Nice pancake dig attempt there by Brueggemann, but Emma Howard with her second kill. And it's 20-10, Fertile Beltrami, and Howard at the line to serve. Line drive serve, nice serve, and it's going to go out of bounds. Nice serve by Howard, as Rash couldn't come up with it. Emma with her second ace, the team's fourth. 20-11, Fertile Beltrami. Howard with a serve to Stunis. Gorder, back set, right side, and Dupont couldn't get the block up on Erickson. She did, but not a clean one. It sprayed off to the left out of bounds. Erickson's fourth kill. 21-11, Fertile Beltrami 4 points away from the sweep. Haley Goodvungen to come in to serve. She's a 5'5 senior, was number 10 for the Falcons. Goodvungen with a serve. Up, miscommunication. Illies and Sater got their signals crossed, so Goodvungen with an ace. Brought to you by the Bagley Co-op Association. 22-11. Fertile Beltrami 3 points away from the win. Goodvungen with a serve. Dupong. Howard will set the ball. Dupong trying to drill it down, and did anybody touch it? Nope, landed long. 23-11, Fertile Beltrami. Goodvungen to serve. Here's the serve into the back row to Illies. The up to Howard. Back set to Quam. Quam for the kill. Blocked by Stunis to the 10-foot line, and it's hit over by Brueggemann. Illies. Howard going to Quam. Quam gets blocked. Oh, she got it through the block. Hattie Quam's fifth kill. Greyhounds are down now 23-12. With Hovey at the line to serve. Violet Dusterman will come in. She'll check in for Braylon Sater. Here's a serve by Hovey. Tipped over the net by Stunis, and there's Dusterman. I think that was Violet that got most of that one. 23-13, Foston down by 10. Miley Hovey with her third service point. Here's a left-handed serve. Pass, Stunis will set the ball. Hit over. Good dig there by Dupont off the hit by Opdahl. Now Bailey with the left-handed swing, but that's deep. And now Fertile Beltrami is serving set and match point. They lead 24-13. And Sorensen at the line to serve match point for Fertile Beltrami. Britta, a 5'8 senior, number 18. Here's a serve. It's an ace. And that's the way it ends. Here at the Foston Gym. On the Windfor's Insurance Agency scoreboard, it's a sweep for Fertile Beltrami. 25-11, 25-22, and 25-13. So the Greyhounds end the regular season 8-16 overall, 3-6 in the conference. Fertile Beltrami 21-6 overall, 7-2 in the conference. One of those losses, by the way, was a 5-setter to Climax Fisher. and they've now won 8 of their last 9 matches. Well, we're hoping to have the seniors join us along with our coaches' comments. Our post-game show brought to you by Solely Real.
In Red Lake Falls is your one-stop shop for all your farm, residential, commercial, hay, livestock, and storage building products. Falls Building Center, now featuring Dakota steel and trim products. See your local sales representative for details at Falls Building Center about their line of Dakota steel and trim products. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls, your small town, personal touch, full-service building center.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts, your go-to destination for convenience and support. Life can be hectic, but with Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in Boston, we're here to make it easier for you. Need a prescription refill? No problem. Use our Nord's Pharmacy app or call our refill line 24/7. It's that simple. And guess what? Once your prescription is ready, you'll receive a handy text alert. Quick and convenient. Are you managing multiple medications? We've got you covered. Our free med synchronization program helps you line them up so you only need to make one stop. Visit Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in downtown Boston, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy ready to serve you.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
It's so pleasant to speak with a real person who's knowledgeable, efficient, and effective in their position. The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
Buffering is a thing of the past.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
Be a part of our growing family and share in our success.
You and your agribusiness.
Fertile Building Center on Highway 32 North in Fertile is proud to be your building.
Can you hear okay?
Yeah. Talk to the professionals at Fertile Building Center. They offer agricultural, residential, and commercial buildings. They're your pole barn specialists. They offer all of the supplies, they carry all of the tools, and they have the knowledge to get the job done. Call today, 1-800-554-3944. Fertile Building Center, Highway 32 North in Fertile, your building specialists.
Okay, we're back on the post-game show. Carrie Soley, head coach of the Fertile Beltrami Falcons, joining us, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
The girls came to play tonight.
Yeah, they did. You know, they came out, and I thought they kind of set the tone in that first set. You know, when our passing is on, we have a lot of weapons, so that was really fun to see. That, you know, see the girls do that. They were ready once we settled in just after that first point, and it was nice. We had that great passing. Our setters put the ball up, and our hitters did a tremendous job of finding the holes and finding the spots.
Yeah, the second set, I mean, it was close for a while there. It was 11-9, and then you went on a nice long run there to end that one. And kind of the same thing, Boston hung in there for a while in the third set, but when you pulled away, you made it pretty tough for them to come back.
Yeah, I think so. I think the girls kind of got that after that, you know, win in the second set where we kind of were played from behind a little bit, and then we came out strong, and I thought our girls did a nice job of just keeping their cool and staying relaxed out there and keeping their confidence and just continuing to be aggressive. And we did that, and I thought that was nice. And in set three, once they started to build a little bit of lead, you could just tell that they were just hungry to get that win done in three.
We gave her Enbridge Bring the Energy t-shirt to Jordan Rash. Boy, what a job she does as a sophomore back there.
Yeah, she really does a nice job. She's got great hustle back there, and she had a great night serving tonight, and it was fun to see that. And you know, we talked about cleaning up our consistency on our serving, and I thought we really did a good job at that. And it was fun to see them be ready for anything that Fossen threw back at us, and to be able to keep those serving runs going.
Yeah, you only had 3 service errors for as aggressive as your girls serve. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you know, we got some great jump servers, and we got a lot of good spot servers, and we've really been working on that, and that's kind of been a little bit of a inconsistency for us, so it was great to see it pay off tonight, and then to really see how that when you eliminate those errors, you can put it away pretty quick.
We gave our Jacobson Body Shop of Solway Toughness Award to Madison Stunis, and she is tough out there. She's a senior. When she gets the ball, more often than not, it's on the floor on the other side.
Yeah, she really likes to put it down, and it's fun to, she had a great hitting night last night, and I thought she'd carry that over to tonight, and being able to, just place that ball, whether it's a tip or a cut shot or down the line, and being ready to, if we did have an error on there, being ready to come back strong for that next one. And she always swings aggressively, and she does a great job of putting it away.
Well, you had some girls come off the bench, and Britta Sorensen had a kill tonight and ended the match with an ace, and Haley Goodvungen was out there, and Miley Flathammer had 5 kills tonight.
I know.
That's great to see.
It's awesome to see all those girls contribute in each and every way, to see them continue to, just support one another, and they're so excited for one another when somebody gets a kill or when somebody gets a great dig or a service ace, and that's just so fun to see how these girls support one another. And it was fun to see. I had all 6 seniors on the court to end the match there, so that was really fun to see.
Okay, you've played 27 regular season matches, so you can take a deep breath, and you won 8 of your last 9, 7-2 in the conference, a tough conference. I think one of those losses was in 5 sets, so you've had a great run here, but now this second season's coming.
Yep, second season's coming, so now we got to take that time to practice and clean up some of our things and continue to play that high-quality volleyball. Right now, we want to continue to push up each and every match and be ready for anything in the postseason.
Now, one thing, too, Carrie, I noticed about your team, they just play with a lot of emotion, and like you say, they seem to get along pretty well, but, the emotion's a big part of it.
Yeah, it really is, and when you can take that momentum, and when you can, when they are, they're hugging and pushing, and when somebody gets a great kill, they almost, they're happily shoving each other, but, it's fun to see how they continue to support each other, and, whether they're on the court or off the court, you continue to hear that, too, over at the bench, so it's really nice to see, and what a great team they are, and it's just super fun to coach, and, what an honor to be their coach.
And before I let you go, this was it for the B and the C squads tonight.
Yeah, it was, and I thought that our girls on our C and our B did a great job. Our JV girls and our C squad girls, I know Megan, Shelby, and I have talked about how it'd be nice if you could just keep going and keep going and keep going, because you get to that high point and they've just made so much improvements, and it's hard to let them go right now.
All right. Hey, good job, Carrie. Congratulations. Good luck on the tournaments, too. You got a nice team.
Awesome. Thanks so much for broadcasting.
You bet. There's Carrie Soley, head coach of the Fertile Beltrami Falcons. Back with more. I think we got the seniors coming here to chat for a little bit, so we'll take a little break and hear from them on the postgame show on KKCQ.
Fall is here, and that means harvest will ramp up.
Well, hi.
How did your planter
How are you?
this spring? Did you have the correct down pressure? Was your singulation spot on? Did you need row cleaners or a better closing system? This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, and we are here to help. Discounts, 0% financing, and $50 per row rebates on most all systems will give you the tools to improve your planter pass. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Have a safe and profitable harvest.
The City of Fertile elected officials and employees would like to take this time to wish the very best to the Fertile Beltrami Falcons. The City of Fertile supports all Fertile Beltrami athletics and academics, and they say go Falcons. The City of Fertile, stop by, patronize the fine businesses, check out the golf course and the sandhills. There's so much to do in the City of Fertile. The City of Fertile wishing the very best to the Fertile Beltrami Falcons, and they remind you to visit the City of Fertile soon.
Okay, we're back on the post-game show. Fertile Beltrami wins it in straight sets, 25-11, 25-22, 25-13. It's tradition. We have the seniors for the Greyhounds join us on either the last regular season home match or the first postseason game or match or whatever. But Lexi Mallon, that was awesome tonight. You go out there and you get a service ace. I mean, what was going through your mind? And you had to be a little nervous.
Yeah, going in, I was actually pretty nervous, but before our team meal actually today, I had a few of the girls come in here and practice with me to make sure I could get it over the net. And and it went pretty well, so we thought we'd just give it a go.
Then your second serve was a little harder, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first one kind of hit my hand weird, but it ended up working out. And then the second one actually did hit my hand with good contact, and that was good.
Well, of course, you are a senior this year, and your knee situation, we don't need to talk about that a whole lot. But, obviously, it's tough as a senior especially. But you've got a bright future. You'll be playing basketball over at UMC. But talk about your career, especially with the Greyhound volleyball program throughout the years.
I've always loved playing for the Foston volleyball team. I've always had Alyssa Macy as a coach, even through my JV. She was the JV coach still when I was on JV, so I've always just had her, and she's always been so supportive of me. And I just want to thank her for everything she's done.
How about your teammates?
Yeah, I've been with these 3 other ones for quite a while now, and we never have a dull moment. We're always laughing on the bus, just having great memories, and it's a great time.
Yeah, even like in summer volleyball, you hear a lot of the players comment about some of the bus trips and some of the JO tournaments and all that. So it's all part of it.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah. Well, seriously though, how is your knee doing?
It's going pretty good, as well as it could, but it's just hanging in there and sticking to the PT and hope recovery's fast.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. And talk about, I mentioned you're going to be at UMC, but what you want to go into and all that.
Yeah, I'm actually planning to go into exercise science. I don't really know what I want to do with that yet, but there's many options I can branch off of. And, I'm going to play basketball for Crookston, and I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I see you want to travel to Fiji and Hawaii.
Yeah, I like warm weather.
Like, when do you want to do that? Like,
probably probably after college.
After college,
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good plan. Well, Lexi, congratulations on an outstanding career, not only in volleyball, but basketball and softball. You've done an awesome job, and you'll do well at UMC, and good luck with everything.
Thank you, Tom.
You bet. That's Lexi Mallon. Service ace tonight for Lexi. That was pretty awesome. Miss Bailey?
Yep.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Well, congratulations. You played really well tonight, and what's it been like for your senior year at Foston?
I think it's been pretty good. We've had some tough games, but I think we played through them pretty good, so.
Yeah, well, talk about some of the highlights of your career, your volleyball career at Foston.
I don't know, I think I've been playing pretty good on the right side. It's been a tough role, but it's been good, so.
But you're a left-hander too, so I know coaches love that. What do you have planned for after high school?
I plan to go to maybe UND to be an occupational therapist.
Okay, sounds good. All right. And you're not done with sports yet at Foston High School?
Nope, I have softball.
Yep, you do a nice job on the softball team. I see on your bucket list you want to visit every state at least once.
Yes, I love traveling.
Okay, so how many have you checked off your list?
Probably around 12 maybe.
Okay, well that's not bad. You're 17, 18 years old, so that's not bad. You had a lot of time. So, and do you have one or two memories you want to share with this bunch, your teammates?
When we went to St. Cloud, 2 years ago maybe, or last year, I don't remember, but it was super fun because we got to stay overnight and we just had a lot of fun shopping and just doing a lot of fun stuff with our team, and we have a Henning scrimmage coming up, so yeah.
That's an overnight trip. That'll be fun because you guys have played a lot of, not even just high school, but of course JOs and everything. So, all right. Well, Madison Bailey, you've done a great job. Good luck in the tournaments, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Get Miley Hovey up here. Hi, Miley.
Hi.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Well, take us through your career. When did you start playing volleyball? How old were you?
Oh gosh, I don't know the direct age, but I know it was very young in elementary school, whenever they basically started doing it for us.
Was it parents that were coaching back then?
Yeah.
Or just getting the ball rolling?
Yeah, basically.
It's hard to believe you're a senior?
Yes, I'm still shocked at it, even though there's so many things showing how we're senior, the senior night. It's still pretty crazy and hard to believe.
Now I see on your profile here, you want to travel to Bora Bora.
Yeah.
So you like warm places too?
A lot.
Okay, so when do you plan on doing that?
I have no clue.
Lexi says she's going to wait till after college, so.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you have for post-high school plans?
I'm going to be taking an online real estate class to get my license for that.
Well, good for you. All right, that sounds good. Just get into the workforce, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good plan. Well, how about your teammates, and especially your senior teammates?
It's been really fun playing with all them all throughout our high school career. We've always all been together, and it's going to be all sad having us all leave.
But you will have a fun time. Like I think Maddie was talking about your trip to Henning. You got some scrimmaging going on. And
Yep.
a good chance to just kind of relax a little bit before the tournaments, right?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Okay. Well, Miley, you've done a great job not only in volleyball but all the other sports that you're involved in, and we appreciate you stopping by. And good luck with everything.
Thank you, Tom.
All right. We've got our last senior player, but we're gonna get Peyton on here too in a little bit. Hildy Dusterman, hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Well, talk about your career. How old were you when you started?
I started in 6th grade. My friends actually convinced me to join. I was so against it at first. I have no idea why, but I remember them convincing me it was so much fun, and then I had a lot of fun in 6th grade.
Wow. So, yeah, you've hung in there. How many girls maybe were back then playing and aren't anymore?
There was quite a few of us at first, and now it's narrowed down to 4. I think it might have been like 10, 12 at the start.
Wow, okay. Well, do you have any special memories of your career with the Greyhounds?
I think last year was really fun. I got to manage at the end of the season, and just like being on the bench and with the seniors last year especially, it was a lot of fun just being able to be a part of that.
Well, tonight especially, you had a lot of playing time with your sister. Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So how about your post-high school plans?
I plan on attending NDSU, but my major is undecided. I don't know quite what for yet.
Okay, but NDSU, you want to be a Bison. Okay.
Yep.
And any special memories of trips or anything with this group, or?
Not really volleyball trip, but a lot of the volleyball teammates I have went on the Costa Rica trip for Spanish class, so I have a lot of fun memories from that trip.
Now it says here in your senior profile you want to visit as many countries as you can. I noticed a theme here from you seniors. Travel is what you want to do.
Yeah.
What country, or one in particular? Or?
I don't know. I've always loved traveling. I had the amazing opportunity a couple summers ago to go on a missions trip, and I crossed off 3 countries off the list going on that one.
Wow.
So yeah, I've been to 5 in total, and I would just love to see the world. It's so much fun.
That's awesome, and is it hard to believe that you're a senior?
Yes.
Well, you've done a very nice job, and even though you lost tonight, the girls played hard, and hopefully you'll have a nice tournament run.
Yeah.
Okay, Hildy Dusterman, good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, and we've got Peyton Radke, the student manager for the Greyhounds, thanks to the 4 players. And hi, Peyton.
Hi, Tom.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Well, tell us about your duties as a manager for the Greyhounds.
So I fill their waters and sit on the bench and cheer them on. But that's probably about it.
Okay, you don't keep any stats or anything?
No, not this year. I did a little bit last year, but not this year.
Okay. Are you going to miss hanging around the volleyball team?
Yeah, but I told the girls, I was like, well, I'm still going to be around, so I'll still go to their games.
Sure. Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, I know that they appreciate your support, not only in volleyball, but other sports too. But you'll have a chance to go to Henning with the girls?
No, I'm not going to Henning. I'm going to stay home and work probably, but...
Okay.
Yep.
Got to do that too, right?
Yep.
All right. So, is it hard to believe that you're a senior, Peyton?
Yeah, it is actually, because I feel like I'm more connected with the volleyball team this year because I'm the only one who probably is one of the main managers. I mean, we have Morgan Pierce too, but she is an 8th grader, so she was injured this year, so she'll be playing next year. So I don't know who the manager's going to be next year, but I hope it's someone good.
Yeah, well, they'll have big shoes to fill because you do a very nice job. Well, congratulations, and enjoy the rest of the volleyball season. Do you have any other managing duties this winter or spring, or?
Nope. Volleyball is about it.
All right, sounds good, Peyton. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you, Tom.
You bet. There's Peyton Radke and 5 seniors, the 4 players and the manager joining us here on the post-game show. Back with more from the Foston Gym here on KKCQ.
Dakota Heritage Bank is your dedicated hometown bank that is here to serve all of your banking needs. Hometown banking means that we bring you the strengths and the personal service which no other form of banking can bring you. Our strengths and service are based on our total involvement in serving you and the communities where we live and work. Dakota Heritage Bank offers ownership, leadership, and service that are local. We bring the personal touch to banking because our only concern is what is best for our community and our people. Stop by and visit us today. We look forward to serving you. Member FDIC.
North Central Feed Products provides area livestock producers with a full line of mineral, premixes, base mixes, and supplements for the nutritional needs of their animals. Whether it be dairy, beef, swine, or poultry, they can provide the products and consulting services needed for profitable operation. Call North Central Feed Products today at 218-487-6040. That's 218-487-6040. North Central Feed Products, a step above the rest.
Every game has its big plays, but real greatness is found in the grit, determination, and effort that doesn't always show up on the scoreboard. That's why Jacobson Body Shop of Solway is proud to sponsor the Toughness Award after every game broadcast on KKCQ. Stick around for the post-game show as we recognize the player who battled through the hard hits, put the team on their back, and showed what toughness is all about. Jacobson Body Shop of Solway, repairing vehicles, restoring confidence, and celebrating toughness both on and off the field.
And the Toughness Award, as we mentioned, Madison Stunis, a 5'10 senior, number 12 for Fertile Beltrami, getting the water bottle, courtesy of the good folks at Jacobson Body Shop in Solway. So she wins the Toughness Award for tonight. Sub of the match brought to you by Main Street Station in Delhi of Fertile, currently looking for full and or part-time help. Stop in or call 218-945-6488 for an application. And I'm going to give the sub of the match to Miley Flathammer of Fertile Beltrami, the 5'10 junior with 5 kills off the bench tonight, played very well, and she wears number 9 for Fertile Beltrami. So again, Miley Flathammer, 5'10 junior, number 9 for Fertile Beltrami, our sub of the match, brought to you by the Main Street Station in Delhi and Fertile. The Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, we have given the shirt already to the sophomore libero for Fertile Beltrami, Jordan Rash. So Jordan Rash again, the recipient of the Enbridge Bring the Energy t-shirt. The star of the match, this is a tough one, brought to you by Dr. Gabe at the Foston Chiropractic Clinic for chiropractic, acupuncture, wave therapy, hydromassage, and nutritional supplements that will keep you healthy all year long. The Foston Chiropractic Clinic at the stoplight in Foston, 218-435-6186. And I think I'm going to give the star of the game to Bailey Iverson for the Fertile Beltrami Falcons. And she had 2 kills, but she ended up with 11 service points. And she had 2 aces, and she didn't have any errors in the service line. Again, Fertile Beltrami only had 3 service errors at the line tonight. So I'm going to give the star of the match again. This is a tough one. It could have gone to maybe 4 or 5 players for Fertile Beltrami tonight. But Bailey Iverson, the 5'7 junior, number 3, is our star of the match, again brought to you by Dr. Gabe at the Foston Chiropractic Clinic. So we'll take another break and be back with more on the post-game show here on KKCQ.
The other place,
Norman Public Health is here to keep you safe and healthy. Public health services are low or no cost and always confidential.
We're here to keep you safe and healthy. We offer all types of birth control here at our office, including condoms, pills, patch, ring, Depo shot, IUD, Nexplanon, and emergency contraception. STI testing is recommended every 6 to 12 months or whenever you have a new partner. All at little or no cost to you and always confidential.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
We have a great responsibility to deliver great power. Power that's reliable, affordable, adaptable. Power from coal, wind, hydro. Power that's here right now and that's ready for tomorrow. Sustainable power from renewables and carbon capture. With great versatility comes great power. We're all in on all of the above energy.